Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So I received a message from our Wing Chun friend, asked me to share on the Kuen Kuit, Wing Chun Kuen Kuit, or the Wing Chun riding. Okay. So I decided to share with you, and here on you're clear on what is going on. Okay. So we don't need to listen to other people, okay, or what grandmaster said what. Okay, we want to follow the ancient Chinese way of doing things, so we exactly know what is going on. Even if we miss, we are close, we are within the ballpark, okay, instead of just guessing. Or your opinion, my opinion, your belief, my belief, those kind of thing, okay? A lot of people doing those kind of stuff. Supposed to be an expert and saying those kind of stuff. So today we want to get into the bottom line by evidence, okay? Not going that way, because we want to go scientific. Now, speaking of Kuen Kuit, the Chinese always, when they deal with the terminology or technical stuff, they always go to the root of the riding, which is one refer to, and sometimes the root is not presented, okay, and so one have to search where is this from and what does it really mean. For example, really simple example, a lot of people, many people in martial art love to use the finger pointing at the moon. Okay, that term, the finger pointing at the moon. Then you can see in movie, people use it, and then they say this is from Zen. Okay? Is that good enough? No, that's not good enough. You want to know where is this finger pointing to the moon quote come from? Do we know? Sure. It is in the Chinese Buddhism Sutta, Yuan Jie Jing, or translated to English, it is the Sutta of perfect wisdom or perfect awareness. Okay, depend on how people translate it, and that's Yuan Jie Jing. Actually, it is better to say that this is the Sutta of complete awareness, Yuan Jie Jing. Okay, so we know exactly where it's from. We can dig into the Sutra of Yuan Jie Jing, and we can read about it, and you can get deep about it. What is this about? That's the proper way to study ancient Chinese terminology or culture or technology. Not like today. Now everybody go Google, or everybody just learn like parrots, and then they have all their interpretations or their belief. Okay. So right now, I like to share with you one thing, and that's it. The quit. Where is the quit from? Okay, quit, what does it mean? Okay, is it based on Hendrix say quit is this? Okay, so what is quit? I show you the earliest, at least the earliest what we know in terms of in martial art. Okay, in martial art, when people talk about this quit. Okay, so let's go have a time tour. This is a section of General Qi Ji Guang 1560s writing. Okay? And within this writing is said here. Okay? Hopefully you can see this. He said here, 绘之以示. Okay, 绘之以示 meaning that I draw draw a picture to show the momentum. Okay. 注之以节 Okay, this is 节, this is quit. Okay, so 以节, this is quit. So here it said 注之以节 Okay, it means I explain it with I explain the important point with a note which is easy to remember. So quit is actually a note which is easy to remember. Okay, so Qi Ji Guang said, okay, now I have draw the picture to show you the momentum type, and I have explained the important key point so that you'll be able to easily memorize. Okay, and then he said here 以其后学 so that okay here 以其后学 meaning that you next generations this will inspire you, okay, when you study the art, the martial arts. So in other words, say that I draw the picture for you to show you the momentum, and then I wrote down in a simple, easy to remember way the key point or the important point, would explain to you what's going on with this momentum stuff. I hope that this will inspire you, the next generations, okay, or the people who come to study later. I didn't say that. General Qi Ji Guang said that, 1560. Okay? Now, the question is this. Everybody, a lot of people today love to post like the know-it-all in Wing Chun. All internal art, all this, all that. Tai Chi, Mei. Why don't they show this piece of stuff? Okay, in Chinese this is called 不求甚解, meaning that when one look at something, investigate something, they are not investigating, they just repeating like parrots. Okay, just 不求甚解, 不知其所以然. You don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, just how to say that, to just speak out different terms, like to show that one knows something, but really one don't know. One don't know what is the content of it. So this is General Qi Ji Guang's okay, this is General Qi Ji Guang 的绩效新书. Okay, scroll 14. Okay. So why is nobody get this? Keeping telling us, oh, this is Tai Chi, this is Mei, this is a white crane, this is Ngo Zhou. But wait a minute, this is before Tai Chi, before Ngo Zhou, before even white crane of Fujian. Okay? So you want to go old, go that old. Okay? Now, let's see. General Qi Ji Guang said, I have drawn the picture of momentum for you. What? He doesn't have YouTube. If he have YouTube, he will give you that too, I think. And I'm writing down the notes so that it's easy for you to remember, to memorize, okay, that with the explanations. So that you guys, next generation, be able to study this and be inspired and grow, right? Want to see what it is? How it look like? This is the drawing. This is the note. Look at this drawing. What does this resemble? Okay? Look at it closely. What is it? Isn't it look like bong, bong zhang, lower bong zhang? Here is the explanation here. You know, the quit is here. This is the quit. Okay. So really quickly, just very brief, I tell you what. This is saying 靠身班打滚快. This means lean to your body, okay, move, strike, rolling very fast. So it's rolling, like roll, okay. Guan, this is guan, like somebody wrote their guan is this way instead of this guan sao guan, okay. Now 他难遮拦, okay. He have difficulties to cover or bar. Yes, this is lan sao, the lan writing, okay. And then he said here fall, meaning take him down, make him fall. Who dare to rush forward? Okay, you see that? Okay, 1560s. And this one, you see that it looks very closely to the Kei Zhang. This is Bong Zhang. This is Kei Zhang. Okay. That's what it is. 1560. Well, too bad they don't have. He doesn't have YouTube, right? So, quit is for that. Straightforward. I don't even want to give my opinion. I show you what it is here. Okay? Where it is here. Okay? Why is it there's a quit and a drawing? Because General Chi Chi Guang said that I want to leave this to you guys so that the next generation you'll be able to study this as inspire on this topic. Okay? And you want to look at the Bong Zhang and Guan and all this Lan Sao, Che, Lan. It's here. Okay? Get close, lean to the body. Okay? Nothing to do with my opinion. Nothing to do with my belief. It is what it is. It's written there. So, that's why I constantly tell people, don't tell me about I believe. Sometimes somebody say this. Oh, Hendrik believe this is the order, but I believe this is the orders. And this is from Taiji. Okay? People do that. Different people do that. This is hundreds of years older than the Taiji. Because this is older than the Chen Taiji. So the Yang Taiji come in what? 1800. This is 1560. So tell me, what is orders mean? And did Hendrik believe that this is the order? I don't believe this is the order. I show you this is 1560. Not my opinion. Okay? So now you know what is quit for, right? It is a note which is easy to memorize. Okay? And explain on the key or important point. That's what it is. Now, I can show you other thing, like for example, this book is, I own this book since 1978. Okay, this is Zhuang Quit. I found out this book, and that's why I bring it to see my Sifu Chou Hong Choi prior to his pass away. I said, Sifu, you see, this is the kit you give me, this is the book you give me. This is the book I got, okay? Because I went to a different place in Asia just to buy books, okay? Ancient book. At that time, I have no clue of all this book. I just go down there because, I can afford it. So I just go down there, buy as much book as possible. I found it, so I just showed to Chou Hong Choi, my Sifu, and Chou Hong Choi Sifu said this. Okay, now you find out what's the meaning for that, and you find out how the move is the move. And then let's compare. Again, this is based on what? The traditional, like the Chi Chi Guan. Right? I want to know the momentum, and I want to know the explanation. Like Chi Chi Guan said, right? There's a quit and there's a drawing of the momentum. That's how we do it. How we do it. Okay. And then the grandmaster who wrote this is actually three generations, at least 2 generations above today's grandmaster. So this is like this guy, and then come another guy, and then the grandmaster today. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, so I get another version of this is the no secret. I don't want to get secret. This is the precious point strike book. It can use for healing. On the other side, it is using for damaging. That's why I explained you guys before, right? When you know the channel, you know how to help it. You know how to damage it. This is from his student. Because in this book, he was put into the jail so that this book, okay, the original, they have to hide in the pillow, okay, until this is like the 1960s, but prior to the Cultural Revolutions, and this was actually published in 1983, okay. So over here he wrote that 1962 May, okay, they want to publish this book, but it get into the the Cultural Revolution of China, and the Grandmaster Zhou Quanchuan, he was framed and passed away in the prison. So the original scripts of this thing they put in their pillow, okay, just to hide it. And then when finally it was published, it's already 24 years later. So that's how sad life is, okay? Sometimes people just screwing around because they have power, they screwing around the whole thing, everything can mess up, okay? And this is from his student, okay? Because I want to see what is the difference from this, and this certain part here, it doesn't say it, so it's here. And so this is from the monk, a monk, okay, 寂善法师, okay, a monk. This monk, okay, let me tell this monk, 寂善法师, okay, a monk, Buddhist monk, was put in death list by the Kuomintang, the Chiang Kai-shek government, which is have already fled to Taiwan, okay, in the 50-somethings, okay, because they lost to the communists. And it is Nan Huaijing knowing that. Because Nan Huaijing know the military, he's in military, he know the Chiang Kai-shek people who's in Nanjing and so forth. He go there, okay, I don't know whether he flew or what, he go there and to bail him out, to take him out from that list. Okay. And this monk passed away. And he have a few books of his life, his story and so forth, his biography and everything, and this is within it, okay, and this is within it. So I went to Shanghai, visit all the bookstore street to get all the books, and then because I cannot carry back to US, this is 2000, okay, 2000, okay, year 2000, I cannot carry to US, so I rip off only this part. It is really actually very sad for me because I don't want to be disrespect to this monk, okay. However, I have no choice because I'm business trip, I can only carry this. You know, we take somebody's stuff, we should remember him. That's why I said this is from 寂善法师, okay? So, this is how all these things come in. Going around the world to check everything, and at that time when I found this thing is actually the time I visited the Dianchun Tang, okay? the hall, the Dianchun Hall in Shanghai. When everybody go to Fatsan, to everywhere, to Fujian or wherever, searching for the route, I go to Dianchun Tang because I know by the Kuen Kuit of the iYikKam, that is the direction you pointed to, and I walk inside and say, oh, by accident I get into that hall, say, oh, now I know. It is true, to try it and so forth, right? So all this thing, you know, I want to share with you, this is what it is. Not my opinion. You look at that, all this thing, it tracks out. So that is how, if you want to talk about Kuit and understanding, that's how you need to see all this material. It's not like today. Oh, I go to this Mei Grandmaster. I be with him for 3 days, and then I, you know, suddenly, oh, this Grandmaster said this, that Grandmaster said that. Well, people expert like that, why don't they show you the Qi Guang this and this Bong Zhang? This is Bong Zhang stuff. This is the K Zhang stuff. Bong K. Okay. We know what it is. And actually, since this is on 1978, when I was in Iowa State University doing my master, undergrad and master degree, I have a team of people, including Russell Chung there, who know all this. Because at that time, at that generation, our generation, we still read a lot of classical Chinese. Now things change, okay? Classical Chinese is not covered much. So Russell Chung later go to see the one of the Grandmaster Mei. Before everybody, you know, in Westerner, my Westerner student or ex-student, so forth. So he found out the thing because I asked him, I know this, why don't you go? So it's a double blind test. I tell you it is what like this, you go ask him, is it? So let you compare. So you are the guy who is a reference in middle person, okay? The third party. I don't want to go there. You check it out and see what happens. Now, I don't claim I know it everything. I don't claim I know it all. I'm right on all. But it is with this kinds of really scientific way we look at things. Okay? So Kuit is like this. Okay? If you want to know about how I investigating all this Kuit stuff. Okay? So hope that you understand that this thing are precious stuff. This regard is from Mei, from Qi Guang. These are precious stuff, okay? And it have depth on it. I'm lucky that I study Buddhism. I put a lot of effort in it. And that's why I told you, you want to say, you know, the finger pointing to the moon, from which sutra I can tell you where it is from. Because of that, I be able to check a lot of things. For our generation now, I want to share with you, as Qi Guang said, okay, this is a drawing of the momentum, this is the notes, the Kuit. Then you guys can study and be inspired and go further. That's how Qi Guang do it, and that's how I follow him. You know, I'm nobody, and just follow what the ancestors do. So this is for you today, and I hope that you have a new perspective of looking at what is going on. Instead of we just keep talking. Everybody have their opinion, interpretation. You can Google and then you can interpret 10 things there. Okay. So it's very simple too. Another Kuit which is very, very important, which is long coming, short receive, close in, right? Long coming, short receive, close in. 长来短接贯入深, right? It's a Kuit of the short strike, because we call our Wing Chun is a short strike, sticking body short strike. And we know, receive, chip or lai lao hui song the lao. If your arm is not retract, you cannot chip. If your arm do not retract, you're going to push the other party away. You cannot get close. if you don't abandon this elbow, you cannot close in. Okay? So we know the quit, we know exactly what happened. You need to, mechanically, we need to retract the arm in order to receive. We need to abandon the elbow in order to close in. If the elbow is not closed in, if the elbow is not abandoned, you cannot close in. So we know it is in the 小林桃 set. You know, I show on the other YouTube that which part of the 小林桃, the iYikKam 小林桃, that is thing. And it is that details we get into. Okay, but you look at, again, compare with the so-called expert today, using this Tai Chi Jing and all this stuff for past 80 years. Okay, or you count after Grandmaster Yip Man's 1972 writing, because Grandmaster Yip Man do talk about receive, right? So 72 until today, 72, 82, 92, 2000, okay, 50 years already. Why is that nobody talk about, oh, you want to receive, you have to retract your arm, because if you violate this mechanic, you cannot receive. If you want to close in, you have to actually abandon your elbow. Otherwise, mechanical is impossible. Biomechanic, physics-wise, is impossible. Why don't people talk about that? We keeping talking about qi, yi, shen, sinking qi, tai chi, fa jing. But the very basic, retract your arm, abandon your elbow. Nobody talk about that, and nobody know this quit. Long coming, short receive, close in. If nobody knows this, how the world is become sticking body get close? You cannot get close because your arm is not retract, you cannot receive, your elbow is not abandoned, you cannot close in. You can go talk about Tai Chi, Fa Jing, on all Qi, Jing, Shen, all this Peng Jing, everything you like to do. But you cannot close in. Sorry. You cannot receive. Sorry. So I say this is like this. If we really want to study something, make sure we really know what is going on. From 1972 until today, 2017. How many years? 45 years? 45 years? Why is it there's a void in 45 years, not even getting into the basic and flying around with all this internal stuff? Mind power, everything. Well, you need this basic mechanics. Okay? So that show you, really, my point is that if we want to study something, make sure we really know what's going on. Instead of just go broadcast that we are expert and this and that, guru, grandmaster. Don't be as what the Chinese say, 不求甚解,不知其所以然. You have no idea what it is. You never seek for what is the real meaning or real understanding. Okay? And claim that you're the grandmaster. And over here, I don't even want to claim grandmaster. I'm nobody. I just tell you, this is Qi Ji Guang. And Qi Ji Guang have this short strike stuff there. Retract the arm and abandon the elbow. That's Qi Ji Guang. I didn't say a words. I just like a parrot relay to you what is Qi Ji Guang wrote down there. Okay? So this is to share with you today. There's a lot deep stuff in Wing Chun. Let's not just accept the shallow stuff and hearsay. Get down to the root. It's real deal, and every future generations practitioner have a bright future, as what General Qi Ji Guang say here. Whatever I show you here is just hope that you inspire you guys so that you guys go further. Otherwise, we are sitting in a sinking ship and everybody going down. What good is that?